Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna wait for y'all to come back because we got some mess to talk about. It's pop culture time. I was gonna leave it all in the wrestling one, but that one went a little longer than I thought, and I was at 3 hours. So I'm like, let's switch up the tempo a little bit and let's change the trajectory of this show. Okay, this podcast style show. Hold on. All right. Hold, please. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna wait till some of y'all come back in. Let me put the intro video up, and then we can get started on some of this mess that I found. All right, y'all. So Rico's back, and I got a few other people. So I'm just gonna talk to the ones who ain't here and the ones who ain't. When y'all come back, y'all can come back. But I didn't want to be up for no 5 hour show on YouTube. Okay, so y'all come on in here and we can talk. Hello, Kobe Williams. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. All right. So we finna talk about some mess that I found on the internet. This is pop culture section of the show. If you don't want to talk about this and you want to talk about wrestling, we can talk about wrestling. But first, just know that I discussed a lot of things in the previous live that is currently up right now. So if you want to talk wrestling, first go back and watch that. That way we don't have no crossovers, no misappropriations going on up in her. Okay? And we can have a conversation about whatever you want to talk about until when I get stalled with conversation. You know what I'm saying? So for right now, we're gonna go into some of this mess that I found, honey. But we're gonna start off with some good stuff. So Gabrielle Sidibe got married. Sis got murdered. I was like, girl, look at you. She had a beautiful dress on. Her dresses that she wore in this photo shoot for the Brides magazine was gorgeous. She is either engaged or she got married. I believe she got married. And they had a full spread for her. Beautiful yellow dress that she had on. She had this really nice feathery dress. I love that big bow dress. It engulfed her a little bit, but I liked it. I thought it looked cute on her. And I love the side ponytail she had. With I think she has locks. And she had this beautiful, I think it's a Nigerian print dress. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But it's just so, she looks so good. She looks so happy. She got her own white man, honey. We ain't married her own white man. Okay? Ma'am, you ain't in the other street. Yes, I did. You gotta exit out of it. I clicked the link and it took me to the old one and mine's just still in there. Oh my God. Hold on. I ended that stream and it's over. Marjorie need to come out of there. Hold on. See if that link worked. That's the new link. I'm sorry. There's a link. I sent the wrong link in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rico. He said Marge was still in there, po baby.
He's still
Marge
in there. I was
in there,
dying.
just sitting in there.
Yep.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, cause
Because I went in and I was like, I was hearing all these noises and I'm like, and I looked and I'm like, oh, he's still in here. He ain't leave.
he should not be in there. It's
Because he's too busy playing fucking Kingdom Hearts.
oh my God.
This is what we mean when we say he be
Oh
hearing and
Lord.
he don't be listening.
I cannot go back because I just started this stream. So he's
He's just in there.
He in there by himself. Hold on, let me see if
It's
I
like
can
he's
put
in
the
the
link on
parallel
YouTube.
universe or something.
I'm gonna go on YouTube and see if I can do it through there.
Oh my god, y'all, he trapped in another dimension.
That is so stupid to me. I just said that I was ending the stream. I just said it. He didn't hear nothing I said. Good lord.
This is what we mean when we say he be hearing, but he don't be listening.
That is so tragic.
I was just laughing because I was just like, he's just in here, not aware that he's the only one still there.
And that full stream is up right now. Like the stream is up, and he just, baby.
Just sitting there playing Kingdom Hearts. Or Street Fighter, my bad.
Fighter. Okay, so Gabrielle Sidibe is a married
One,
woman. She is taken. Okay, I just like everything about Gabrielle. She's funny and she's cool. Plus she plus size, so she's cute. I love her. All right, so let's get into the music, the stuff that I found music wise. Okay, so this is hip hop and reggaeton. All right, because these are the top selling albums of the last couple of weeks. So Bad Bunny's album, I cannot say the fucking name,
well, let me see.
the name of his
Um,
album. Rico might be able to say it, but I cannot.
let me go out and let me see. Let me
Oh,
Google him.
there's Marjorie and there's Kenny Ken. He came in. Good for him. All
Okay,
right,
he's on his way back.
Yes, I'm here.
it's on.
Oh, okay. It's Un Verano Sin Ti.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
So
it's a summer without you, essentially, is what it translates to.
it translates to what?
A summer without you.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. Yeah, Verano Summer. Okay.
What?
No.
I had to sing a nursery rhyme in my head to remember what the names of the seasons were.
okay.
But yeah.
So Bad
Damn.
Bunny's album sold the most units for the last couple of weeks it has been out. It's the number one album on the Billboard. Let me look at my notes because I took notes. I'm professional.
Oh my
It
god.
debuted, it debuted on the Billboard 200 at number one, and it's been there.
Um,
It moved 235 to 260,000 units. He did very well for his first album. Fuckboy of the Century Future's album debuted and it's called, I
She
believe
said
it's
fuck boy of the
called,
century.
he is the fuckboy of the century. I never, what the fuck is this album called?
New Mama number two.
No, it's called I Never Liked You, which he's right. I never liked him either.
Should been called Never Use a Condom.
Well, facts. The album is called I Never Liked You, and it peaked at the Billboard 100 at number one. It moved 222,000 copies for its first week of album sold. And y'all know Jack Harlow. I love me some Jack Harlow, baby.
Yes, you do.
Shut up. Jack Harlow, his single First Class is the number one single in the country. It's number one song in the country, and it's moving up the charts for the overall Billboard Hot 100. It debuted at number one, and it's been at number one since it debuted. So Jack Harlow is doing very well. And anybody who sells over 100,000 units for their first week of sales is doing pretty damn good in terms of an artist, especially for Jack Harlow. I believe this is his second or third album. I want to say it's his second album, but I
Oh,
could
I
be
don't
wrong,
know that
so
man.
don't quote me on that. But Jack Harlow's album is called, oh fuck, come, damn it, I have to look it up. Come Home, the Kids Miss You. That's what it's called. So Jack
Come
Harlow's
home, the
album,
kids miss you.
that's the name of the album for real.
What's it
Really?
called?
The name of the album is Come Home, the Kids Miss You, but that shit is smooth as fuck. That album
Um,
is really dope. He's got some real nice features on there. Justin Timberlake's featured, Lil Wayne is featured, Drake is featured, and there's a couple other people he's got as a feature. But overall, All three of these guys did very well for their album sales, for projections of their album sales and the actual album sales. They did very good. I'm very happy for Bad Bunny because I love me some Bad Bunny, and I'm happy for Jack Harlow. But fuck Future, he can eat a dick. Okay, but it
Period.
seems like all y'all niggas keep listening to his music. I mean, hold on, y'all.
Yeah.
Hold tight, cause my earbuds went out, which sucks. Now I have to use the shitty ass computer. All right, so I put my thing in the charger. Anyway, y'all keep listening to this fuck nigga shit, so that keep giving him money in his pocket, and y'all keep letting him do the stupid shit. Y'all just ignorant. You're just ignorant. Stop supporting this asshole's music.
I
Okay?
ain't do nothing, so don't be
I
grouping
don't
me in
support his music.
here.
Stop listening to it. Don't listen to his music. Don't push nothing that man be doing because it's
Don't
stupid.
persh.
Don't push it. Don't push it. Now, we're going to talk about something nice because Jack Harlow has a tour. He's going on tour with the City Girls. He has a small city tour. He's going to major cities like Chicago. Obviously, he's going to be touring heavy in, I think Jack Harlow is from Kentucky.
Oh my God.
Hold on, let me look it up because I think he is from Kentucky. Yeah, he's from Louisville. So his tour, he's got about 3 stops in Kentucky. So he's going to be touring all over the country, and he's going to bring the City Girls with him. So JT and Carisha going to be on tour with Jack Harlow. So, I hope y'all enjoy it because I'm not paying to go see the City Girls because I don't really like them like that. They got some cute songs, but I just don't like them like that. I would pay to see Jack Harlow, but I don't feel like I should have to pay for the City Girls too.
I see him either.
I feel like I should only pay for Jack Harlow. Okay.
Do your pussy not talk you Louis dollars and yens?
I remember he used to be so ugly. That beard worked wonders. I like him with or without the beard. I don't care.
You do.
Oh, girl, you better than me.
Wow.
I do.
You need help. Go to
Ooh, I was real strong with the noise. I got real upset, honey. You do, yeah.
She
How
needs to go to help.
unfortunate.
He's not that bad looking.
Well, let's be glad he grew a beard.
Without the beard, he looks like a 12-year-old child who's malnourished.
He does not look that bad.
Without the beard, yeah.
Y'all are horrible. Horrible people.
He's horrible without that beard.
I never said I was nice, so
we're going to talk about Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar has dropped The Heart Part 5. And it is a emotional roller coaster of a song. I've listened to that song about 7 times while I was researching for today's show. And I watched this video like 3 or 4 times. And I kid you not, he used deepfake to do the video. And a lot of it was him switching between each of these faces for a representation of Black men. Half of the song is talking about the culture and some of the darker sides of Black culture. The other half is talking about Black people, and it looks like it's more dedicated to Nipsey Hussle and of course Kobe Bryant, and their deaths obviously rocked the Black community. With all that being said, there's a lot to unpack with this video. So I'm just going to tell you, you have to watch it, and you need to watch it multiple times because each person, when he changes, fits whatever line he is saying in that song at the time. So you really need to understand what he's saying so you can correlate it to the person that shows up when he says it.
Okay.
Everything that Kendrick Lamar does is with intention. So it is imperative that you first understand what you're watching and then listen with intent so that you can break down what he's really saying. Because sometimes he talks or he raps and it goes over my head, which I know it goes over a lot of other people's head. But he's an artist.
similar to The Weeknd and several other artists like Bad Bunny, they have certain songs and videos that have a point. There's a point to what they're saying and what they're doing. This video has garnered millions of views within the last couple of days. And quite frankly, a lot of people are just in awe of Kendrick Lamar. His album is getting ready to drop. I believe it comes out this Friday. This is the only single he's released for this song, and it was recent. Like, he just released this single. Okay. A lot of people are comparing him to Tupac. I like to keep Kendrick Lamar and Tupac separate. I don't compare them to each other.
Don't put two bad bitches up against each other.
I love Kendrick Lamar. He's one of my favorite artists of this era. And I really, really like the fact that everything he does is with intention. And I fucks with that heavy. This video in itself was just Kendrick standing there rapping the song, and then he will switch between the guys. The first person you see is OJ Simpson. The next one is Kanye West. And then he brings up Jussie Smollett. And then there is Will Smith. And then he goes to Kobe. And then the last person that you see is Nipsey Hussle. If you don't know, Nipsey Hussle was gunned down in LA a few years ago. And of course, we all know that Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash with his daughter, Gianna. I think that's her name. Gianni?
Yeah.
Gia?
I don't know.
Gia.
Yeah, he died in the helicopter with her and some other people that they knew. They passed away in the helicopter. So, if you haven't seen the video, you should definitely go and watch it because it is worth the watch. Kendrick Lamar's album is projected to do well over 200,000 units on the first week. And this song is steadily climbing up the charts. And with the way this video has been circulating and with the way Kendrick Lamar's music goes, it's only a matter of time before he tops Jack Harlow's First Class. So, congratulations to Kendrick Lamar, his music. I believe this album will be the last album that he puts out under the TDE moniker. If you don't know what TDE is, that record label, that company is what he came out under when he first arrived on the scene after the Section 8 mixtape. When he came out with the Good Kid, Bad City album, that was the first album he put out under the TDE moniker that was mainstream. Now he's going to be going exclusively under his own record label, which is called PG Lang. That record label does the marketing, the branding, and of course produces albums and all of that good stuff. It is a media company that he has put together along with his director. His name is Dave something. They both are business partners and co-owners of the record label. So Kendrick Lamar has his own record label. His music will be coming out under that record label, which means he will own the masters to all of his own music. And that's some boss nigga shit. So,
boss bitch.
Congratulations to Kendrick Lamar and good luck on the album, bruh. Now, final piece of music stuff. Eminem is in the news because Eminem is being named as one of the inductees into the Rock Hall of Fame this year for the 2022 class. Now, a lot of people are upset because they feel like he doesn't fit the rock narrative, but I mean, NWA is in the Rock Hall of Fame.
Yo, these niggas tripping.
The Beastie Boys are in the Rock Hall of Fame, so
exactly.
Relax. But anyway, they put a lot of people in the Rock Hall of Fame. Some of them did not necessarily sing rock music, but they were impactful, so they put them in the Rock Hall of Fame. Exactly. With all that being said, here are the inductees for the 2022 class of the Rock Hall of Fame. You have Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, Dolly Parton, Duran Duran.
Love Dolly.
Yeah, baby, Dolly going in. Duran Duran, Lionel Richie, Pat Benatar. I don't know how to say this. The Eurythmics. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Eurythmics and Carly Simon are all set to go into the Rock Hall of Fame, which is a pretty good class.
Wait a minute. How is Pat Benatar just now getting there?
Baby, that's something you're going to have to take up with your people. Okay? I don't know. I don't know, honey.
I have a bone to pick with people.
She's very upset, honey. She's very upset.
Kenny is mad.
Oh, not he don't look like no mole rat, Jalen.
You do.
Stop it.
I ain't gonna hold you. He looked like a
Jay is
burrito.
in that
Without
motherfucker.
Without the beard, Jack
You feel
Harlow
like
looks
Jay-Z
like a
is in
malnourished child.
Shut up. Jay-Z is also in the Rock Hall of Fame. So it's very interesting that people are upset that Eminem is getting in, but they weren't mad about Jay-Z. That shit is not cool. Not Rufus. Go to hell. Anyway. So I forgot to mention about Future's other song. He has a song with Drake, which he tends to lean on Drake a lot when he want to get a number one hit. He has a song called "Wait for You" that debuted at number one as well. I believe it's on the rap and hip hop Billboard charts.
Wait for you.
I don't want to hear it because they all talk about the same shit in every song that they tag team on. It's either pill popping or fucking, and I'm just tired of listening to that. So,
light skin shit.
If you want to know how to be a fuckboy, Future is the type of nigga you need to listen to. Him and YNB, NBA Youngboy. Them the two niggas you need to listen to.
I'm so stuck. I
don't like either one of them hoes. But anyway, those are your 2022 inductees into the Rock Hall of Fame. I don't know if they're going to add any more people, but as of right now, them's the guys. Okay?
That's a solid class.
It's a very good class, though. I love it. I love it.
You got a lot of movies.
Okay, we finna get into the shit. Hold on. I forgot to get one picture.
Oh, I got an episode of Family Guy.
No, you forgot a picture.
I forgot shit. Y'all need visuals. Some of y'all.
Who even are you? Right
Some
now?
of y'all.
I can't keep y'all attention if y'all ain't looking at it. Shit.
I'm looking.
Who even are you right now?
Man? I can't with you.
It's because some people don't be reading, so they need pictures.
Fuck y'all. Shit.
I ain't do nothing.
Tired of it. Okay, so this is some real shit. All right, so let me get the information so I don't say nothing wrong and can't nobody come up in here and be like, damn, man, squatted. Fuck y'all, I'm saying this the right way. All right. So if you haven't been following the news with hip hop, then you won't know about Young Thug and Gunna being arrested and being charged with RICO charges. All right. Now,
what I do?
Nothing. You ain't got no power. You ain't getting nothing. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me make sure y'all know what the RICO charges mean. Okay.
You look ashy.
Listen.
She said nigga.
Cause he just tripping. RICO is an acronym and it stands for Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. In 1970, the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organization Act was a federal law designed to combat organized crime in the United States. It allows the prosecution and civil penalties for racketeering activity performed as a part of an ongoing criminal enterprise. Okay? Now, some of y'all might need a little bit more breaking it down. Okay? So let me tell y'all what racketeering means. Okay? Let me make sure y'all understand what that means. Racketeering is a type of organized crime in which the perpetrators set up a coercive, fraudulent, extortionary, or otherwise illegal coordinated scheme or operation to repeatedly and consistently collect a profit. Okay? So racketeering can exist in many forms, but the main ones is stuff that we see with the mafia. So money laundering, which is usually they will sell drugs and then they go and clean the money by opening an actual business with it. So they will funnel that money into nail shops, hair salons, coin laundries. They will funnel it into corner stores, small businesses that won't create a lot of noise. sometimes they use it more specifically in the movies. They will funnel it into casinos and into nightclubs and into shit like that because that entertainment style moves money very quickly. So it won't look as bad if this nightclub is moving hundreds of thousands of or hundreds of millions of dollars throughout the company because it's a nightclub. It's going to be moving money. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a form. They also have it with bribery, drug trafficking, kidnapping, and nowadays, more specifically, is sex trafficking, kidnapping of kids and children, that kind of shit. Racketeering is a very broad spectrum, but it is just basically a very organized way of committing crime, and many crimes fall under racketeering. Right? Now, you got your history lesson on what fuck racketeering is. Let me get into the nitty gritty, okay? Young Thug was arrested on May 9th in Atlanta, Georgia, on state charges of participation in street gang activity. Gunna was also arrested sometime later on the same charges. The prosecution brought them both up on RICO charges because they say the result is a larger grand jury indictment that names 26 members and associates of Young Thug's record label and the imprint of YSL, an imprint YSL, which somebody named Young Slime. The name of it is Young Slime, Young Stoner Life, or Young Slat Life. Pitchfork can confirm via the court documents. So this is on pitchfork.com, and they have the long version of what's going on. There are 28 defendants in this conspiracy to violate the RICO. Thug and Gunna's are co-defendants in this act, and they face charges including robbery, aggravated assault, drugs, and weapons charges. There are other people who also are charged with murder. Somebody named Yak Gotti and 4 others were charged with murder for the January 2015 death of someone by the name of Donovan Thomas Jr., who is described by prosecutors as a rival gang member. Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, is also accused of renting a car that was later used in the commission of that murder. Okay?
Has to be more careful.
Now, Young Gunna's part in this says that there's a 56 count indictment, and Gunna is also named in this indictment. He was also charged with conspiring to violate RICO. This also includes, like I said, Yak Gotti, Pee Wee Roscoe Duke, and Young Thug's brother. I don't know how to say this nigga's name, so if I fuck it up, then bitch, this nigga name is Unfook. Dead ass. Look, let me put it in here. I'm gonna copy it and put it in the comments, and y'all tell me, did I say it wrong?
Unfook.
Let me say it. Let me put it in here.
This person finna look like a Rolling Loud set.
Did I say it wrong?
Stop it. Stop it.
Unfunk.
Thank you. I ain't say it wrong. Shit. A mess.
Why y'all do this? Why are y'all like this?
What the fuck? Like, hold on. My family down there fighting. Hold on.
Oh,
The girlies are fighting.
I gotta wait till Jared come back up here and tell me what the hell going on. Anyway, okay, Tears, we talking about Young Thug and Gunna being brought up on RICO charges. Okay, RICO done cursed them, so he put them.
This
in
is
prison.
confusing the shit out of me. I keep hearing my name.
RICO done put him in prison because he got power. Anyway,
Damn straight. I did that with my mind.
Now here's where it gets a little sticky icky. Okay. Young Thug and Gunna now have both also been charged with conspiracy in terms of trying to have YF and Lucci killed while he was in prison. Because if y'all don't know, he in prison right now. I don't remember why the fuck he in prison. I don't really care. But the man is in prison. Now, if y'all know who he is, Regina Carter, which is Lil Wayne's little daughter, she used to go with him. Okay? She was real insane in the membrane for him. I don't know if he had good pain or not, but it seemed like he did because Good Sis was doing some crazy shit while she was with him. Showing up to parties and shit. When she wasn't supposed to be there, going on the internet, acting a damn fool, talking about I don't want to fuck with him no more. Then turn around, got a whole picture making out with the man. Shit like that. Shit like that. But anyway, they got a charge with conspiracy because of that as well. So now the prosecution is using their rap music against them in the trial. So there are lyrics in their rap music where they're talking about racketeering, they're talking about selling dope, they're talking about killing folks, and now they're going to use their music against them.
Bless it. Just bless it. Really. That's all you can do.
They are using their music against them in this trial. Now, like I said, Young Thug was arrested on May 9th. Gunna turned himself in yesterday. Both men are being charged up on RICO charges. Now, a lot of people say that their defense attorneys have a solid case because all they got on Young Thug is him in the car that was used to commit murder in 2015. Now, if I was a judge, I would bring him up on charges of conspiracy because he's an associate to the crime. He's complicit. In a minor way, he's complicit. Now, Gunna, I'm not quite sure of what they have on Gunna, but it seems like they had enough to have the man turn himself in because that's exactly what he did. Now, here's the song that they're going to use, and here's what Pitchfork said in regards to them using their songs. It says many of the acts listed under the YSL that are heading under YSL related songs, videos, social media posts, and lyrics that are deemed to have an overt act in furtherance of the conspiracy. Examples include the Young Thug and Juice WRLD collaboration, Bad Boy, including quoted passages from the late Juice WRLD and not Young Thug. Here's an excerpt that cites just how it is, the opening track from So Much Fun, as an example. Defendant Jeffrey Williams, an associate of YSL, posted a video titled Just How It Is with lyrics stating, I escaped every one of the licks because I was supposed to be rich. I don't care nothing about no cop. I'm telling you how it is. Hit him with the Mac now. Now his whole body scabbed. I done for the crew. I done the robbing. I done did the jacking. Now I'm full rapping. Last nigga tried me, almost got popped in Linux. Ask the cops, ask the detectives, they all know the business. Ask the cops, then the detectives, all the jurisdictions. Gave the lawyer close to $2 million, he handles all the killings. We don't speak about shit on life. It's all my business. We know to kill the biggest cats of all kittens. An overt act in furtherance of the conspiracy. Nigga, you just sealed your fate. You just told everybody. And then your dumb ass said, we don't say it on wax, and you just did. Oh, my God. What the fuck? It's so stupid. That is so stupid.
Tell me about it.
Sir.
Gosh.
Oh, God.
Set himself up.
He said, tell me about it.
That is so stupid.
Mine's is funny.
Tears said, I still want to fight, girl.
Tears up.
Girl.
Like the girl from what's that called? Big Mouth. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hold on, Don. I got to Gunna's charge, but I gotta read it. Hold on. Let me get Tears. I don't know who any of these people are, baby. It don't matter. One of them going to prison for sure. They might not be able to get
Y'all
Young Thug.
is going to jail.
Yeah.
He might escape.
Period.
But if they got Gunna on anything solid, his ass going down. You feel me? His ass going down. To be honest, she ain't worth this kind of testament of the last remain of your ex. Anybody left that you feel may lean towards that lame ass nigga, block him. I feel you. I feel you on that. You know what's here? This is what I say you need to do when it come to her. Like, real talk. You need to leave her ass alone. Block her on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that she might have access to your social media. Block that bitch. Or just leave it alone and don't say nothing to her. Cause then she gonna say some shit like you scary and shit. That ain't gonna do nothing but gaslight you. But just leave that hoe alone. If you see her and she get to talking that shit, then you whoop her ass. You whoop her ass. You take her ass to the night water. You understand me? Whoop her ass.
Please.
Not LMI. You need to leave LMI alone. They got Gunna on one charge. She said, this is out of my age range, child. This interesting as hell to me. These niggas done did a whole album and told on themselves.
No, it's interesting to her.
Talking about we don't say it on wax. And it's sitting there on social media and it is a lyric in your song. What the? Are you special?
Yes.
Do you need help? I feel like you got a disability. Because there ain't no way. Rappers love snitching on themselves. This reminds me of the Murder on My Mind thing. Not fuck her. Child, it's messy as hell. So let me get to Gunna's indictment. Okay. According to Pitchfork, it says the indictment also claims that Gunna was wearing chains that read YSL and slat in the video for his Lil Key collaboration Fox 5. Prosecutors argue that his wardrobe in the video and the line, "We got 1,000 round choppers," amount to an overt act of furtherance in the conspiracy. That's a little flimsy. Among the charges in the indictment to conspiracy to commit murder, this section claims that Christian Eppinger, listed in the indictment as Beerus, and Antonio Obama Sumlin. Discussed their desire to obtain permission of Thug to make an attempt on the life of YF and Lucci. I'll tell you the response to any allegation is Mr. Williams committed no crime whatsoever, and we will fight to my last drop of blood to clear him. Damn.
Not the last drop.
When reached by Pitchfork, Steele added that Mr. Williams has committed no violation of the law whatsoever. We will fight this case ethically, legally, and zealously. Mr. Williams will be cleared. YSL has released 2 slime language compilations. The 2021 installment debuted at #1 on the Billboard chart. Thug ended 2021 with the release of his new album, Punk, a performance on Saturday Night Live. The album featured huge guests like Drake, J. Cole, Travis Scott, Mac Miller, Future, the late Juice WRLD. Well, Mac Miller late too. Why they ain't say the late Mac Miller? Don't make it seem like he's still alive or some shit. Damn, that's disrespectful. The late Juice WRLD, A$AP Rocky, Post Malone, and Doja Cat. Gunna's new YSL release album, DS Forever, came out earlier this year. Pitchfork has reached out to Fulton County District Attorney's Office and the representatives for Young Thug and Gunna. So let me go see what Gunna's charges really are, because they were vague on his charges.
I had to fix her face because why do
Not
they
fix
make
her face.
on this game
Okay.
always look fucking horrible on certain faces?
Ooh, they got an ugly ass picture of Gunna. He looked like he did this shit in this damn picture. Hold on. And they got it circulating all over social media.
As they should.
Child. My mind later.
This one.
I can't get it.
I said
Anyway.
2 hours.
Let me pull it up. It says, Atlanta rapper Gunna, who is named Monday along with fellow rapper Young Thug in a sweeping gang indictment, surrendered to authorities in Fulton County. The 28-year-old artist, whose legal name is Sergio Giovanni Kitchens.
Kitchens.
Sergio Giovanni Kitchens. Okay. Now, if this goes through, Dirk needs to watch out. Not YSL, the brand YSL. Not the brand. It's the Young Slime. It's Young Slime something. I don't know what the L stand for, y'all. It's his actual record. He thought it was Yves Saint Laurent.
Wow.
No, that's not it. It's not Yves Saint Laurent. I promise you, it's not. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Because the game don't want to put the respect on Mac's name ever. That man is dead. He died. I believe he died before Juice WRLD did. Damn.
Those are all in the same time.
Damn, she said his voice sound like it need lotion. Jesus.
Oh.
Now his voice needs lotion.
All right. So let me read what they charged him with. He was charged with a single count of conspiracy to violate Georgia's Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. He was lumped in, but he only got one charge. The district attorney said that her number one focus is to target gangs. And there's a reason for that. They're committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all the violent crime that we are seeing within our community. In a statement released this afternoon, Kitchens' attorney maintained their client's innocence and cited his philanthropic work, which includes opening a free clothing and grocery store for underprivileged students at his former middle school in Fulton County. They also filed a motion requesting bond. It says, and I quote, "This indictment falsely portrays his music as a part of criminal conspiracy. Mr. Kitchens, an entertainer and a philanthropist, goddamn, created the first ever local free in-school grocery and clothing store, feeding over 400 children weekly, and nationally sponsored giveaways for victims of disasters and food shortages." In the motion for the bond, the rapper's attorneys pushed back against the DA's indictment, calling the allegations against him so thin as to be transparent, which to be somebody, for me, I agree. There really is no evidence that Gunna did anything other than he's a rapper. If you lump him in there, you have to have full evidence that accuses him of something that he did. And conspiracy sometimes is one of the hardest things to prove, because you have to prove that their involvement directly affected somebody else's life, in this case, attempted murder on YF and Lucci. So with all that being said, the prosecution has the uphill battle. The defense attorneys are going to walk this through, and if they're good attorneys, Gunna's not going to prison. It also says there is no allegation that he committed any act of violence. There's no allegation that he ever sold drugs. There's no allegation that he ever committed any act relating to obstruction of justice or interfering with the administration of justice. Kitchens was last arrested in Metro Atlanta in 2017 during a Brookhaven traffic stop. He and Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, were taken into custody alongside a third man on charges of drug possession. Williams was eventually indicted in DeKalb County on multiple felony drug charges. That man said he was never charged. Well, it looked like he was. Multiple felony drug charges. Kitchens was worse considered misdemeanors. Kitchens pleaded guilty to a window tint violation in 2019, and prosecutors agreed to drop the charge of marijuana possession. He was sentenced to 6 months of probation. Williams' DeKalb County charges are still pending, according to court records. In the motion for bond, Kitchens' lawyers argued that he has no significant criminal history. That's not true. And that his record mainly consists of minor traffic offenses. Prosecutors said Young Slime Life is a criminal street gang co-founded by Williams in the Cleveland Avenue of Atlanta, with ties to the National Blood Gang. Well, they do be wearing the flag and be talking about the Bloods. They do be doing that. Anyway,
Ma'am.
YSL or Young Stoner Life is also the name of Young Thug's record label. As Williams' star rose, so did the profile of YSL thanks to frequent mentions in his music, prosecutors said. In Monday's indictment, prosecutors laid out several instances that said they further the conspiracy of YSL. Kitchen's involvement appears to be tied to the 2017 Brookhaven traffic stop. Also noted in the indictment is a 2018 traffic stop, which Williams, Kitchens, and other associates of the YSL in another car were pulled over for speeding. In one of the vehicles obtained several weapons with high-capacity magazines, according to the indictment. It goes
Girl, did you
on
see
to
this picture?
continue to talk about their indictment. It says that Young Thug is facing 7 additional charges stemming from his arrest Monday and the subsequent search of his Buckhead home, in addition to his indicted charges of participating in criminal street gang activity and conspiring to violate the RICO Act. The 30-year-old now faces drug and weapon possession charges, as well as 3 new gang-related charges. They is laying it on thick, honey. Both Williams was moved to Cobb County Jail after his arrest, and Kitchens are also in Cobb County, and they're being held without bond. So that's the story. Young Thug and Gunna are both being charged with racketeering, and child, it is messy. It is so messy. Hold on a second. Let me get some of these comments in. Tears of says, since we talking about rappers, did anyone see Kendrick Lamar's new video? Baby, you was gone when we talked about Kendrick. I had the picture up here and everything. Had his picture up here with the faces on it and everything, honey. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it. But yes, we did talk about Kendrick Lamar and his video, and it's very, very telling. And I'm telling you, you have to watch it a couple times to kind of understand what he's saying, because like I said, each face changes by the song, the line in the song, and you have to understand what he's saying so you can understand why that face is being shown at that particular time. Everything Kendrick Lamar does is with intention. So it's a very, very good video, and it's well done for Kendrick. Kind of love him. Supposed to have his album out Friday or Monday. I thought it was Friday he was supposed to drop it. They saying they're looking at Lil Baby and Playboy Cardi. Well, his album's supposed to drop on Monday. I'm in love with him. He a little short, but we all the same size laying down. Ma'am.
Was that Tirza?
Ma'am.
What?
Hold on, let me get my sound in here so I can hear. Because I can't hear nothing. All right. Okay. He said, I love Kendrick. I got all his shit on my phone, period. Kendrick Lamar is the guy.
Is he?
Girl, don't do YSL, you mean Yves Saint Laurent? The fuck they do? No, baby. Listen. No, ma'am. The man's record label is an acronym for it's Young Stoner Life or Young Slime Life. It usually means one of those things. So when they say YSL in regards to Young Thug and Gunna, they're referring to his record label 90%. I say 99% of the time. Bitch, 100% of the time, it's the record label. It is never Yves Saint Laurent. No, ma'am. Now, to be fair, those traffic stops are shit. Like, they be posted up in back ways on late nights and shit. Yes, that's everywhere. And everybody knows that. So why are you riding dirty knowing that they are out there? You know that they're going to be looking for you, sir.
Because he lives his life on the wild side.
You know you're going to be profiled. You're well aware of this. So
Where the fuck is that? Wow. Incredible.
Yeah, see, Tirsa thought the same thing. YSL is his record label. I'm not alone.
Bless
Child, you
you.
said YSL. The fuck was I supposed to think? I was literally saying Young Stoner like. I don't know what
This a
to do.
mess.
You messy. You're messy. I'm gonna go back to some of the stuff I already talked about. Just to put it up there because it was just me and Rico in here before. Gabrielle Cinnamon got married.
Who?
Gabrielle Cinnamon, baby. Look at her face. Precious.
Oh, that's all you had to say.
Girl, that's not her name. So
That's what I know her by. Like, I don't
that
call
ain't her
her.
name. I'm not gonna call that woman Precious. Don't nobody want to be called no goddamn Precious. Listen, she was on the cover of Brides magazine. She got married. She got her a nice little white man with frosted tips.
Frosted tips.
She happy and living her best life. Okay. So congratulations to Gabby. She getting murdered. She done got murdered. Okay.
Murder.
Let me see what she said. She said, "Nah, they know they could have picked another name. Baby, they did. They did. Okay, so this one is a doozy for sure, for sure. I gotta get my phone for this one.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of seeing the scam couple.
Oh
All right.
Lord, have mercy. She got a very hamster-like face.
Okay.
I bet
She's
So,
giving very much rodent, very much packer.
I went to high school with a girl named Precious. I do not like that name. I never liked Precious. Before I even saw the movie, I hated that name. Because every girl I saw that was named Precious was nothing of the sort. All the hoes was ratchet as hell. All right. So let's talk about the correctional officer who unalived herself after she helped this man escape from prison. All right. So it says, and I quote, this is via the New York Times. I want to make sure you get the right information. The picture I got came from the Shade Room, okay? But this is via the New York Times. So it says a national manhunt for a former corrections officer and an Alabama inmate she helped to escape last month ended Monday after a police pursuit resulted in a crash in Indiana. The former officer unalived herself, and the inmate surrendered. Officer Vicky White had been on the run with the inmate Casey White, a murder suspect to whom she was not related. I'm sorry.
Man.
I'm so sorry. I felt like they did.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Let me get it right because I'm making this sound really bad. A murder suspect who she was not related to since April 29th. They had left the Fort Lauderdale jail in Florence, Alabama for a courthouse appointment that was later revealed to be a fabrication. The crash occurred in Evansville, Indiana, more than 200 miles north of the jail, after the authorities there heard that the Whites were in a vehicle nearby and began pursuing it. The search narrowed to the area when hours later, a police officer on patrol spotted a Cadillac resembling one that surveillance video has shown the Whites entering. The car was seen in the parking lot of a motel where the pair had stayed for about a week, according to the sheriff Dave Wedding of Vanderburgh County, Indiana. A car chase began when the Whites exited the motel. He said at the news conference on Tuesday, a U.S. Marshal's vehicle collided with their vehicle, causing it to roll over and crash. With the vehicle wrecked, Mr. White surrendered, but Miss White shot herself and subsequently died at the hospital, said the sheriff. Upon surrendering, Mr. White referred to Miss White as his wife and said he did not shoot her. According to Mr. Keeley, sheriff, they were not married. Mr. White told law enforcement officers that he had planned to engage in a shootout with police. Their plan was faulty and it failed, thank God. Once again, what was going through her mind, I have no idea. He said they were found with $29,000 in cash, 4 guns,
Shit.
including semi-automatic weapons and an AR-15. And they had several, I'm not going to laugh, okay,
Oh my God.
several wigs in different colors.
Wow.
Ah,
Sheriff
Jesus.
said that they did not appear to be a reason. There did not appear to be a reason Mr. White and Miss White ended up in Evansville, adding that according to Mr. White, they have been seeking a place to hide and plan their next move.
They had
Sheriff
several
Rick
wigs.
Singleton of Lauderdale County, Alabama, said he was feeling pretty down after learning that Miss White, who was a widow and had no children, had died. The whole sheriff's office is like family. When you have a family member that makes a bad choice, you know you don't like them. You know you don't like them, but you still love them. She was family to
What?
us, and so yeah, it hurts.
Huh?
Sheriff Singleton added that he now believed the pair had been in a romantic relationship and that Miss White was just as concerned about coming back and facing her family and co-workers as she was the charges. It was unclear who was driving the vehicle when that they were traveling in. Miss White disappeared with Mr. White on the morning of April 29th after she left the jail under the pretext of escorting him to the county courthouse a few blocks away for a mental health evaluation. As the jail's assistant director of corrections is second highest ranking officer, she was responsible for handling transportation for inmate appearances in court. Miss White told a booking officer at the jail that after dropping Mr. White off, she intended to seek medical assistance for herself. That did not happen. The premise for leaving the jail was all bogus. Miss White's patrol vehicle was left at a shopping center in Florence where the pair switched vehicles. The vehicle they were in, a Ford SUV, was found abandoned along a rural road in Tennessee later that same day. The disappearance was not noticed until about 6 hours after they had left. Miss White helped Mr. White flee the jail, and though he intentionally said she might have been coerced or threatened to do so, an arrest warrant was issued for her on a charge of permitting or facilitating an escape. And a week later, charges of forgery and identity theft were added, stemming from the use of an alias to purchase the Ford SUV. At the time of the escape, Mr. White was 38 and was awaiting a trial in the fatal stabbing of a woman. Mr. White had already been serving a 75-year prison sentence for previous convictions, including 2 carjackings and multiple shootings. He was awaiting trial in the 2015 murder. The district attorney for Lauderdale County, Chris Connolly, said Mr. White will be extradited and returned to Alabama. He will be moved to the Alabama Department of Corrections. A lawyer for Mr. White declined to comment. Yeah, I bet. What the fuck you gonna say?
He a Bama.
Miss White and Mr. White had been in a relationship for at least 2 years, who said they briefly met in 2020 when Mr. White was in county for an arraignment before heading back to the state prison. Miss White had recently decided to retire, and the escape occurred on her last day of work. Sheriff Singleton said it was unusual for someone her age at 56 to retire 4 years before her retirement benefits would become available.
At her big age.
Sheriff Singleton said after the capture on Monday that Mr. Wright would be handcuffed and shackled in his cell. He's not getting out of his cell again, I assure you that. Until a new lady come along and he manipulate her. What? Child.
Make it make sense.
I hate to laugh, but Jesus.
Bless it.
What is going on?
Drugs.
This the man that you was lusting after, this big ear looking what?
Well, I mean, she clearly was playing to her strengths.
Rico.
Please, sir. Please.
When you can't even go ahead and get your roots done on the regular for a
Rico, the
picture. I
woman
mean,
dead, Rico. She dead.
okay, and
herself.
Damn
She killed
it. Y'all ain't
herself.
got no. Ooh, y'all are horrible people.
He said,
Killed
damn.
herself.
He pulled out his
Tears said
grandma.
she looked like a pile of dog shit that turns white.
wait the wig on.
She killed herself while she was in the wrong.
Tears, what the fuck?
Wait, hold on. Did I black out? Because
Oh,
it's in like she's not even like the man isn't a good person.
No,
clearly.
No, he killed two.
he
He's in
killed a
jail for
woman
killing
and he
two
went to
other
jail
girlfriends.
for carjackings and attempted murder. He
So
had
she got with
75
this
year
man.
prison sentence.
She got with this man and helped him escape. And then when the heat got put on her, she hung herself.
No, she shot
She
herself.
shot herself.
Oh God. Okay. I mean,
They were
Bless
in
They
a
was
her.
in
car.
the
The
chase.
car
She shot
wrecked,
herself.
and she shot herself.
She
girl.
didn't
I
want
mean,
the repercussions.
just because
That's
she
what it
dead, don't
was.
make her like a better person.
I
Like,
didn't say it made her a better person, but damn.
listen. All I'm saying is, why respect someone when they're dead if you wouldn't respect them when they're alive? Like,
Well,
I'm changing the subject.
You ain't gonna harm me.
we got you
I
there.
can't do it. I can't. I'm gonna go to something that everybody want to talk about anyway, and that's
What's
Jesse
that?
Williams.
Oh, I'm over that already.
Close your eyes. Jesse Williams in the news this week, and it was mainly because of his man parts. Okay. Now, hold on. You didn't mention that this dude was 6'7", like the dude was always gonna be noticed. It didn't come up. I wasn't exactly looking for his height. I don't give a shit how tall he is. He looked like a fucking monster to me. Looks like E.T.
The monster.
Now, Jesse Williams news leaked all over the internets this week, and people lost their shit. Okay,
Wait,
the
Including
reason
me.
why, if you
is
want to
it
see
really?
the unedited version of Jesse Williams' parts, you're going to have to go to Twitter. Okay, because I can't put it on here. All right, but he do have a nice piece. I will say that. And the girls and the guys were swooning. Okay, they were having a time. Now here's why this is a bad thing. Okay, for us it's great, but for Jesse Williams it is an invasion of his privacy because on Broadway when they do these types of plays,
you're
they
not
do
supposed
not
to
allow
film.
you to use your phone. Okay, you're not supposed to have a phone. And this person, whoever took this fucking picture, it looked like they was backstage,
God bless them.
like on the side.
They doing
You
the
know what I
Lord's
mean?
work.
Died.
Kind of look.
Helping us out.
He said they're doing the Lord's work.
Why
Shut
are
up.
you breaking? Y'all love to break. Come on now.
So shut up, Kitty. So the video, there's a video actually. There's an actual video of him in this shower scene. Somebody took the video, and this video has been held for a while because this was a while back when he was on Broadway. The video got leaked, and Broadway is now very, very upset that this video is leaked because this means that there could be other videos of other actors who have to do nude scenes in their plays that could be out. So they are cracking down. You go to a Broadway show, your ass cannot take your phone in there. You are not allowed. They're about to start making it so you can't take your phone to any show, which from what I understood, you weren't allowed to take your phone into the show because they want people to come to the show, not watch your fucking video on YouTube so you can get 150,000 views and get some money off of it. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want you to bring your phone in there. But on the better side of it, us girls and guys get to see Jesse Williams' dick. So
Amen.
it's nice. It's a
Yes.
nice pick.
Amen. God is
More than
good.
nice, because it wasn't even hard.
Not as I. There's a set.
No, because it wasn't even hard to my eye. That thing got to grow.
It was very much flaccid. It was very much flaccid, hun.
It got to grow. When it grows, honey,
That's what
I
I
know it's
said.
coming
Tears
back.
of somebody who worked. Look where it's at. Because when you look at the second picture, you can see the other side of the stage. You're not supposed to see that shit. It is not little. What kind of, ma'am?
It's not little because it wasn't hard.
What kind of dick is you taking to where you think that shit?
Tirza is just picky with her pee, okay?
It's a little
And that
too.
is okay.
It wasn't even at full capacity.
Period.
Not it
Maybe
wasn't at
he's a
full
grower and
capacity.
not a shower.
What is that full capacity?
It wasn't at full capacity, Tirza.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Nobody lives up
I
to
just want to say to whoever took this photo, thank you.
No, y'all ain't shit. Y'all done put that man back.
Thank you
very
and have
much.
fun getting that shit confiscated because you done violated some type of rule. Because that is the thing is that, because listen, I have bootlegged many Broadway productions. So trust me, I understand that
Sir, they are watching.
this
They
thing
won't
going viral means that whoever took this photo, you going to jail. You you going somewhere. You is getting
You going to
banned.
jail, you
Something is
getting
gonna
charged.
happen to you.
God.
But thank you for your sacrifice.
And he's the only straight male actor in that show. So this was intentional. I'm telling you,
Period.
one of the motherfuckers did that shit. Somebody on the inside.
They were mad because he stole their part.
You ain't shit, yo. All right.
I'm ready for my CAT scan, Dr. Avery.
It's time to get into the messy shit. Okay.
This
Girl.
picture.
I was on the internet,
The interwebs.
as I normally do. I was at some stuff and I just was pulling up some stuff that I want to talk about. And I happened to come around the HBCU shade room shit. And let me tell you something. Some of you motherfuckers, y'all are the reason why a lot of people get SA. And I'm just going to put this warning in here right now.
What is that? Oh, got it.
Okay. I'm just going to give you a minute. I'm just going to give you a minute. I'm going to put this trigger warning in here now. Now some of these are just fucking weird, okay? Others definitely are trigger warnings for SA. Okay? Now listen. Here's the trigger warning. I just gave you the trigger warning, so if you don't want to hear it, please exit out because I don't want nobody to get messed up. All right? But I want y'all to hear what be going on some of these college campuses because you need to understand that it's dangerous. Yeah, college is fun. It's great. You can have a good time, but it is also dangerous. Okay? This man said, I became an Omega man, but I'm tired of the sexual abuse by my pros. It's too much orgies between us, and I am just ready to find a way to get away from them. A lot of my line brothers have not only crossed Q, but crossed into the LGBTQ from all of the gay sex we've been introduced to in this chapter. I feel bad for what I've been participating in this far, but I'm ready to end it without having to renounce any tips.
What?
Now,
Rico.
I'm not a part of the gay community.
The
But
gay
some people in
community.
here who are a part of that community. But I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let them talk about it. Look, if you gay,
Uh-oh. Person.
Okay,
Now she got cut off.
Right? Ma'am,
cut off.
your sound.
Sound it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right as soon as you started making your point, it cut off.
That's some bullshit.
Ain't hear nothing you said.
Oh, niggas and flies. Damn. Hold on.
Hold on, hold on,
Hold on.
hold
All right.
on.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now, what I said, she said it scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry. The trigger warning scared her because she had headphones on. I'm sorry. Listen, I am.
You could say the trigger warning triggered her more than it warned her.
I mean, yeah. If you gay, live your life as out and as proud as you can. Don't
Ooh, this is the gear.
don't turn it into a perversion where you forcing other people into having gay sex with you so they can do something or be something. Don't do that. Because there are plenty of men in this world who will willingly sleep with you. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys in those fraternities are gay, but they don't have the space or the room to be able to speak their truth because they know they will be shunned for it. Y'all got to do better. These are Black colleges that they're at. So I know it's Black people that's doing it. And I know it's still frowned upon in the Black community for you to be gay. But at this point, you got to let people live their truth. It has nothing to do with you. If you're not gay, don't worry about what somebody else is doing. It's a normal thing for them to love who they love and be with who they want to be with. It is unfair for you to force a person into a box because it is something you don't like. That's not right. And what it really is really sad is that I've said this before, but when you hide in the shadows and you keep forcing it down and people keep trying to turn it into something disgusting and cruel, that is when those perversion type urges come about and you begin to start doing forcible things onto other people, which turns it into SA. And that's a problem. When you could be having safe sex with people who really want to be with you or just want to fuck. Because Marjorie done made sure I done seen it and know all about it. Because he won't
We've
let me
seen
just
too
be in my
much.
ignorance. I'm not allowed to be in my own little bubble. I have to know. So
He'd be showing us McDonald's commercials and shit. Just traumatize us.
He be showing y'all McDonald's commercials. That's what he.
You know what, Kenny? We don't need the sass right now. We're going through a lot.
So I don't know what happened to Don, but Don's out. He probably got a call from his boyfriend. So
From his man. From his
he probably
man.
got a call from his boyfriend. So I'm gonna let Rico and Marjorie handle this one, unless Marjorie ain't paying attention.
He probably asleep.
But I'm
Y'all
gonna
didn't
read it
hear him when he
again.
said he woke up.
I'm
and
gonna
said,
read
"Oh,
it
I'm
again
awake."
before Rico start, and then if Don come back, I'll let him have his piece. But here's what the man said in the confessions. I became an Omega man, but I'm tired of the sexual abuse by my pros. It's too much orgies between us, and I'm just ready to find a way to get away from them. A lot of my line brothers have not only crossed Q, but crossed into LGBTQ from all of the gay sex we've been introduced to in this chapter. I feel bad for what I've been participating in this far, but I'm ready to end it without having to renounce. Any tips?
I ain't in no sorority, so I
So, renounce. What the fuck do that mean?
It
like
means
get
you
out.
leave the chapter. So you announce that you're actually gonna leave. He
Okay.
doesn't want to do that. Okay, so let me make it so that it's a little bit easier to understand. being in those fraternities gives you a boost in terms of your career and in that brothership. A lot of times what'll happen is you're a Q dog or you're an Omega, and those guys are in higher up positions throughout the country. So it makes it easier for you to have a leg up in life, period. Some of those people might be in real estate, they might be into stocks and bonds, they might work in a department of a company that you want to work. They can get you in because you guys are affiliated through the fraternity. So he doesn't want to lose his affiliation, but he doesn't want to participate in the gay sex, the orgies, and of course the SA type of shit. Jesus, tears up. Marjorie is Maj. Marjorie is Maj. Kenny calls him Marjorie, so we call him Marjorie.
I say Margarita.
We can't hear you, Don, because you're no longer in the live. I'm looking at everybody that's in here. You're no longer in here. I'll put the link in.
I mean, this whole fucking, no pun intended.
Oh Lord.
I mean, what you said, Tiff, of like repression leads to perversion. Especially because you said that this is like a predominantly black male fraternity, and I feel like when it comes to men of color, it's a lot of focus on machismo and like the whole you gotta be a manly man. So, you know, when you put a lot of manly men in a room together, or you put them in living quarters, the truth come out. And like it's shitty, and I'm just like, I mean, I would just leave. Like, I understand he wants to continue being an Omega man, and he wants to continue, but I'm like, if it's that bad that they're all engaging in orgies and you are clearly not gay, but you have been participating or forced to participate, there's clearly a lack of consent here. I would just fucking leave and report it to whoever could do something about it, because this don't sound legal, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like a potential boost in your whatever your career field could be is not worth, you know, having to put up with this. But that's just me. Like, if there's a way for you to escape it, and it's, you know, potentially giving up a boost, I would take that, you know, and I would look for maybe another fraternity if there is one. I don't know much about Greek life, or if you could just leave one to join another. I don't know if that is how that works. Someone's gonna have to educate me on that, but that's what I would do. Tears. She said, "I've never done an orgy, but I've watched one before."
Right, because he said he's driving.
Okay.
driving.
Tears are done said, "I've never done an orgy, but I've watched one before."
According to the fraternity advisor website, you cannot switch fraternities. It says all national fraternities are part of a national interfraternity conference. The NIC explicitly states that you cannot join another fraternity if you have already been initiated into one. And I'm assuming that is because there are secrets and codes that go into that fraternity, and they do not want those secrets and codes shared with other frats. So you cannot join another fraternity.
Well, bitch, they're fucking assaulting each other, and I feel like that's a secret that needs to be shared. But that's just me.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, no, he's right.
I'm sorry.
I understand what you're saying. 100%.
Like, you know, and I'm like, it's obviously very shitty, because I'm like, there's a clear lack of consent here. And now that I know that you can't switch, it does look like a lose-lose situation, but I feel like that's like I'm like, what are you okay with losing? Like,
I'd be
you
fine
clearly,
with
I'm like, I would maybe look to join another chapter try to see if there's another one you can join. You might have to relocate, but
I believe
again,
you
it's
can
like
switch chapters. I think you can.
that's what
Let
I
me
would do. I
see.
would look for another location, the nearest one. That's like, okay,
Mhm.
where's the nearest chapter? And I would look into a transfer to leave. Try to, I'm like, I don't know how good of an actor this person is, but I mean, you're gonna have
So,
to
in order
lie.
for you to join another chapter, you have to be granted release from your current chapter.
Ah, shit. See,
Mm.
this don't sit right with my soul. This whole chain of command shit right here. This sounds very, very fishy to me. It's giving cult. I don't like it. So
All that.
maybe I'm
Let's see
glad
over
I'm
here.
not in a 4 year. Well, I'm in a 4 year university right now, but maybe this is why I'm glad I'm not going to college right now. I've never pledged to any frats because this shit sounds very culty. I don't like giving this much power over to other people. Uh, uh.
How
Hmm.
I'd say,
Relocating is like transferring schools. Ah, hell. Oh my god. I would just leave. I would
yeah,
just leave.
just leave. It's not worth the
Jojo
trauma
Jojo said it better.
and
Leave, get out right now. Go
Shut
away.
up.
this man just quoted JoJo.
Yes.
Damn straight I did, okay? No pun intended. But leave. I would leave. I understand the benefits that a fucking sorority can give you. I understand it. I get it. But is a boost up in your potential career worth putting up with sexual acts that you don't consent to?
Sure ain't, because I would have been left.
Right? Because I look at that and I'm like, because I'm a gay man as well. But I look at that shit and I'm like, first of all, I ain't no type of orgy dude. That is not my scene. That is not my life. That is not my story. I do not have the gumption or the gall to participate in an orgy. That is not for me. Okay? And having to participate in one for the sake of a fraternity, I would not want to do that. I would not put up with it. So I'm looking at that as a gay man. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I would leave. And I'm like, that's like, I'm into men. I'm attracted to men. And, fraternity of fine ass black men being like, let's do an orgy. That would sound appealing, but not against my will.
Oh my god.
Not against
Please,
my will. Not
Rico.
against my consent.
Please.
And like Tiff said, I'm like, when, there's a whole, wealth of, dudes you can go to and do it consensually and within, your boundaries. That's what I prefer to do, but not in a fraternity where now it's a requirement. You have to do this. I know. No,
Shit,
thank you.
fuck all that noise.
It seems to be
Exactly.
a way of control though. And I don't think it's a sexual thing, it's a control thing. It's
Oh,
like
100%. All
it's like,
essay is
oh, I
about
can
is,
control your future. And if everybody finds out, because in some places you being gay is still a stigma, unfortunately.
and
So
that's what I'm pointing out is that it's men of color, where I'm like, that's because essay is never about sex. It's about control, and that's
very much
exactly
so.
what this is. Because now, if you try to leave and you try to expose things, it's like, well, you're all black men, and you can look at that and be like, how would your fathers and mothers feel if they knew what you were getting up to in this sorority here or in this fraternity here? That shit's damaging.
Very much so.
Because I look at that and I'm like, if that gets back to some of their families won't talk to them anymore after that.
Which is why he's trying to figure out how to do it quietly without feeling like he has to verbally renounce in the fraternity. I feel like the only way he's going to be able to do that is to switch chapters. And he would have to do it in a way that it doesn't make him appear to be suspicious. Since
I
he's participated
would
in this shit,
find the nearest chapter that's away from here. I would try to find jobs in that area and request it, and that would, make me relocate, and I would request a transfer that way. Be like, a job opportunity is opened up for me. It's over here and I have to relocate.
Sure.
Could I switch over to this chapter over here just to make it easier? That's how I would go about it. Is, you got to have some type of life-changing motive behind it to make it more convincing. Of like, okay, I'm not moving to this new chapter because I want to. It's because something else has come up that's driving me there. So transferring over there would be more of a convenience thing than something I'm actively seeking
I
out.
would narc. I'm being honest.
You
I
know
would
what?
narc.
I would too. I was just waiting for
I would
someone
narc.
else to
I
do
would
that.
write a letter. I would like write a letter to the head of the, because they have this shit is a part of an association. So when they have hazing that ends up harming a student, or somebody gets killed because of the hazing, there are stuff that's in place to protect them. They will shut down that chapter if they know that something is wrong. I would narc people out, and I would have fucking video. I would snitch my ass off. I'd be like, these motherfuckers forced us into this. They threatened our livelihood if we didn't do it. And I collected all the evidence you need to shut these bitches down. I surely would. I snitch. And you could still go to a different chapter. You don't have to, because once you do that, ain't gonna be no fucking chapter. Okay? And you can
They're
just go to
gonna
another chapter.
disperse like Dragon
Now,
Balls.
what you will have to worry about
Rico.
is if that's happening in that chapter that you go to, and if they will trust you.
I think Tiff completely missed what I just said.
I snitch. What the fuck did you say?
I said they're gonna disperse like Dragon Balls.
Bitch.
Go scatter.
Moving on to the next one, because Rico in here tripping. The next one not as serious, but it's kind of funny. So this guy had a confession on the HBCU Shade Room, and he said, and I quote, "Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm real happy right now. I made a promise to this teacher that if I pass her class, which was very hard, I get to take her out on a date.
Goodbye.
Well, I passed and got to
Um,
take her to the Cheesecake Factory. Woo! Cheesecake Factory.
I've
That's
never
it.
been.
That's some bland ass shit.
Same, Rico. We can go together.
Cheesecake
Period.
Factory is
When we
bland
go to
as hell.
Salem.
Then that night, she slurped me up to perfection. This shit is so crazy, I want to cry.
Not everything is meant to be shared. I'm just let y'all know that.
So let me just put it into perspective. Fam was like, my teacher fine as fuck, so I'm gonna pass so I can take her out on a date. It's some motherfucking power shit.
He kind of dry snitched on himself because what if the teacher
Yeah, because if this, I'm assuming this is a college student. If it's a high
he
school
goes
student,
to Morgan
okay.
State. He put the school in the comment. He goes to Morgan State.
First of all, dumb as fuck for doing that. You're stupid ass for that. Second of all, if this gets back to the fucking dean or anyone in the fucking administration, that teacher getting fired.
That's a lot of students to go through.
No, because all you gotta do is go in the intercom and be like, "Can this at name, whatever it is, come to the damn office?"
No, there's no name.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's anonymous.
It's anonymous. He just put the school in there.
Well, I mean, that's enough for the school to pull people in and be like, if we find out who this is, on our own investigation, and the person who did it doesn't come forward,
Shit, don't they got computer nerds in there? Tell them to track the IP address.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
really,
if
this lady slept with him willingly.
And they both get in trouble.
But that's the thing, though. That's a violation of the fucking code of conduct for teachers in a university. It's that you
anonymous. Like, how the hell are they?
But you can't. All I'm saying is that it's a violation. That's all I'm saying. I'm pointing out.
But technically, she didn't do nothing wrong because the boy passed her class before she fucked him.
But that's the thing. It's like it doesn't matter if it's fraternization regardless, because you're still a student. Just because you passed your class don't mean you're not a student anymore. You're still a student and she's still a teacher. That's not.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Y'all real high up on your high horse.
I'm not high up on my high horse.
Y'all real high on your high horse. It ain't like she was fucking her to get the grade. Sir said, if I pass, I will take you on a date. So he passed her class. So technically, he's not in her class anymore because he passed.
He's still a student of the college.
The rules still apply. Is that as a teacher, you can't engage in a sexual or romantic relationship.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Bitch, you know what? No, let me look this up. Let me go Google. Let me go Google because I'm gonna prove you wrong. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Donnie's here.
in
My heart.
university.
Who is that?
No, what do you
Y'all hear
say,
me?
Is
Don?
it
Can you hear
a
me?
violation?
Yeah.
We can hear you. It's real faint, but we can hear you.
Okay, I'm probably I got my
Teacher
ear on. Hold on. So
engages in a
let me switch
You
romantic
my
went
with
phone.
straight to
Hold on.
Google to try to prove. I don't care what you put in there.
damn straight, damn
I'm
straight.
still gonna say he could do it. I'm still gonna say he could do it.
No,
me
okay. Let me ask you this: if it was your son that put, and you like, if you knew this is your son and he did that, would you still say the same thing?
No, that's
If
your
I
big.
knew my son, what?
Let's say that's not anonymous, and this was like you had a son and he posted this. It's not anonymous. Would you be saying the same thing?
My son is grown. He's not in my house.
God.
He's not in my house.
You can't say it's the purpose.
I am not going to be policing a grown. If he goes to school, he know how he's supposed to act accordingly. Now, do I think it's right that he fucked his teacher? No. But they are two consenting adults. Now, yes, there is a policy in place that students should not fraternize with the teachers. Okay? That is true. But bitch, it happens more often than not, and sometimes it ain't in the nicest of situations. And even then, the students still aren't protected. So I say if the bitch can get away with the shit and he did it, let his ass do it. She let him. It wasn't no SA situation. She let him pound the yams. Her fault.
The yams.
Shit.
She said the yams.
Not the yams.
I'm just saying. What did you gonna say, Don?
Hello?
Yeah.
Said hello.
Christ. I was on my phone, but it wasn't saying it wasn't doing nothing. Okay, so
Hold on, let me look at now.
hey, you can't say, well, what if it wasn't anonymous? The whole point of the HBCU shade room is that it's anonymous. They count as it's not gonna do anything. As far as him sleep with his teacher, I mean, if the teacher look good, I don't see what the fuck the issue is.
Bitch, I said Maryland, not Massachusetts. That the
It's
cookie.
okay. It is a violation of the code of conduct for the
It-
teachers because it is fraternization. She has a certain level of power over him that he does not have. Girl, I've been talking. Shoot.
And
That's
now,
the problem. So I'm not advocating. I'm just saying they adults. Shit.
yeah, I had to hop in here because y'all was like, "Oh no, it's wrong. They need to find out. They should find out who." No,
For what?
that's besides the point.
I disagree. I don't think they need to find out.
Find out this is not a high school. This is college. They're grown. You don't even know how old the student was. He could be 29.
Right, and then he
Why are you
passed the
putting
class.
that in
That was
college?
my thing. If
That-
he had failed
Go back to college at any point. That's besides the point.
and then slept with her, trying to get the grade up, that'd be different.
It's
Then I'd be
you.
like, "Oh, you want
But
some
either
bullshit."
way, it's like if this wasn't anonymous and it was found out later on, like what the situation was, that
He would get in
teacher
trouble. Both of them would.
exactly. So
But
that's where I'm coming from. Of like, it don't matter that it's anonymous because I'm like either way it's wrong because she
you're,
could lose her job if this is discovered,
Her fault. It was
you-
a choice she made.
you're
and
overthinking.
she should face the consequences. She needs to be
Well,
held
she not.
accountable.
She not gonna face no consequences. How they gonna find her? What they gonna do?
I sound like male Twitter talking about Wanda. She needs to be held accountable.
I can't.
Old situation. Honestly,
I
you
I I don't.
taking us. You getting 448. It's not that deep. The thing is, he told his teacher, "Well, if I pass your class, I'm gonna take you on a date." Cool. Now that's not against nothing because they could be okay. Well, we having an outing and we just discussing class matters.
Yeah, he could have. They can finagle it.
Now the extra
Yeah.
that she was like, okay, I'm about to suck this nigga dick. That was on her.
Facts.
Now, that's all that happened. Y'all taking it to well, the code of conduct says, what does that matter?
No, because listen, Tirza put it in the thing. He put the name of the school in the damn thing. So this could launch an investigation, and even if the student gets expelled, if the teacher is discovered, she could lose her job and lose her license.
They would have to go through every fucking female teacher in that school and every male student to figure out who sent this. Do you know how much time and man hours they would have to log to figure out this one motherfucker, this one person?
He's a teacher fucker, first of all.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Even if it's consensual, it doesn't matter. Like,
are black people
it's still a violation.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Y'all,
Can you put my speaker up, please?
They not go find who go do it. Ain't out here in the open. They don't give a fuck.
Wait a minute. And nobody said it was wrong. At least I didn't. He just never should have said anything. And we don't know if she passed him because she was attracted to him and wanted to fuck. I'm going by what the boy said. The boy said,
but that's some truth though, because I'm like, what if she was attracted to him and passed him?
Major key.
But what does it matter?
I just think he's stupid for saying something. I'm like, if you're gonna do it anonymously, listen, if you're gonna do this anonymously, don't put the fucking school you go to. Just keep it anonymous.
I swear to God, no one's gonna find out. It's just that is so odd to me.
Can you answer that? How many students do you think in a university?
Child, too many.
Oh, so what exactly? You said too many. Who goes searching for the person?
Actually, no.
I don't know. That's a question that you need to direct to the what the fuck is their name? Morgan University. That's for them to know and for us to find out.
Morgan
University has done things that are more dumb. I wouldn't put it past them. Can I have my microphone, please?
They do not. They're saying not gonna launch an investigation.
Okay, hold on. I need 5 minutes. So y'all can keep talking about it and I'll be back.
And now back to the previous situation. It's not as easy from chapter to chapter, and it's not simple to relocate. This is not like a community kind of thing. This is something that you have to join within your school. So if you want to relocate to another place, you have to transfer a school. And there's no guarantee that you're going to get transferred to another school.
Whack.
That's just the way it goes, honey. That's the way it goes. As far as fraternity things go, it is like, I don't want to say a cult because it's not a cult, but it is a cult. But it's a brotherhood. Now, I can understand him wanting to say something, but don't want to be renounced, because it is a lot of perks you get throughout that, because you can honestly, you can get a whole lot of deals. You could probably fuck around and get a discount on the Benz for being in a fraternity.
That is true.
They're like, oh, Apple too. Let me figure out if I can finesse this price for you real quick. We can go ahead and get you up out of here. We get perks for being in a brotherhood or a sisterhood. And that's how it is. Now, as far as the oranges go, man, I put my business out there. But if you're not comfortable with it, I wouldn't even join the shit. And they're like, well, I don't think, like, I think with logic. If you like, well, if you don't want to do this, then we're gonna put you out. Oh, you want to put me out if I don't want to join the orgy? You sure you want to do that? Are you positive you want to do that? It's a fight you start. You want to put me out because I don't want to fuck y'all because I'm not into. Choose your words wisely, because I'll definitely rat your ass out. And not only would you lose not only will the chapter be closed, you will lose your status, you will lose your position. You will also be put under what? Sexual assault and stuff like that. A sex offender. You will be expelled from school. Thus, probably won't be able to get a job. So please enlighten me on how you want to kick my ass out.
That's why Tiff and Kenny said they were gonna narc on them bitches.
Exactly. Now, I mean, it's a bunch of naked black men in the room, then I might have to go peep the scene.
Hold on, I just saw something funny on Twitter. Hold on. Let me send it in.
Shiver.
Meet Timbers.
It's cold in here. I just think everything is wild these days. Everything. I think I did something, guys. I really do.
Okay. Anyway,
I'll BRB real quick.
Y'all should look at the group chat.
that
I
fucking
sent
pissed
two
me off. Like,
tweets in
really?
Well,
I don't know. I'm not talking about this right now.
all right.
It's fucking bullshit. All right.
Uh-oh.
Next one.
What? Girl, fuck.
Fucking trash.
My checks.
Now, I heard you say earlier that somebody had put their crime in their lyrics and that's how they got busted.
Yes.
Also, niggas is pulling the against delicious.
What are you?
Playing for the jury for the current indefendent.
Stop.
And the plaintiff and the jury.
They're using Young Thug and Gunna's shit against them in these RICO charges. But I don't think it's gonna stick. I think both of them gonna get off. But I don't think they homies gonna get off.
Hell no, somebody gonna take that L.
Gunna for sure is getting out because they say
I don't think Gunna going to jail at all because his charge is the flimsiest of all of them.
Well, what's the RICO
Yeah.
charge? What is it?
Racketeering.
Oh, okay.
But as far as Young Thug and the rest of the guys go, they got shit dating back to 2014.
Young Thug, if he don't go down for these RICO charges, he definitely going down for gun possession and weapon possession.
Now,
This is still throwing me off that y'all are just saying my name.
comments, but
Oh my God.
out
I'm
here,
like,
when,
damn, what am I doing? And then I remember.
Shut up, Rico. You hear Dot talking. Shut up.
okay, I feel disrespected. 10 years, I'm out of him, and he gonna know I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him just because of this right here. Now, out here when they do traffic stops, it's really random as hell. It'll be like on a back road at 3 a.m.
Excuse me.
on some weird shit because I done got in the midst of a traffic stop at 2 a.m. Oh, somebody. What do you know?
All right. So we got another one. When I read this, please don't yell. But I want
Let me
y'all
prepare my vocal cords.
get yourself together because this one is a doozy. I bite my roommate's nipples while she's sleeping and record it. It's not funny because it's fucked up. One time she twitched and I had to keep my teeth on it until I was sure she wouldn't wake up. Do y'all think she will catch me?
What was it? What happened?
So
Hold on.
they
I bite my roommate's nipples while she's sleeping and record it.
Yeah,
One
bitch.
time One time she twitched and I had to keep my teeth on it until I was sure she wouldn't wake up. Do y'all think she will catch me?
Yes, bitch. It's gonna catch you. You keep on with your bullshit.
First of all, that's assault. It's sexual assault. That's the first thing.
That is
Oh,
definitely a crime.
That is
oh,
textbook assault.
that's weird.
Like why? And you're recording it. You're recording it, so you have the evidence in your phone. You idiot.
Now, on this account, they could definitely search this one back.
Facts. Hampton is the
Definitely.
college.
This is a full blown crime.
Now, see if this girl.
You're a weird motherfucker.
That's a
Right.
very good example to use. Yes, 100%.
Bite. I can see if I bite my girlfriend nipples every now and then when she's sleeping.
But that's not your girlfriend. That's your roommate. And then I have to wonder, like,
Who are you showing this to? If you're not showing it to anybody, why are you watching it back? How long have you been doing this?
like
Do they
so it's
put it
got to
up
be
on
a
their
girl.
OnlyFans?
It's got to be a girl biting another girl's nipples in her sleep. All y'all Hampton students that got a girl in y'all room that either pretend like she like girls or pretend like she don't like girls, or it's usually people who are like overtly non-homophobic, who are like overtly homophobic, who are actually gay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
y'all need to go through y'all roommates' phones, and then when you find your titty in her mouth and she recording it, you need to whoop her ass respectfully.
Okay,
I'm completely blown. Like how?
I'm not blown.
First of all, deep sleeper, jealous. Second of all, like you go into her room.
They're
I'm like,
roommates, so
and
like they probably have
you
one of those type of rooms where the beds are like on opposite sides of the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So their rooms are not, they're not like really big spacious college dorms. So
Think of the size of your bedroom with two twin size beds in there.
correct.
oh, because she said roommate. I was like, I was imagining like you two are living in an apartment together. That's
Right?
what what my mind
No,
went.
they in the dorms.
So there's no way that we
Okay.
apartment and I'm walking around with
Okay,
my
but then
my
there's still I still have a point then. Okay, so that aside, but I'm like, but she's sleeping and you how at what how does she sleep that you're able to just bite her nipple
well, obviously they
while
didn't do
she's sleeping?
I
that.
think it's a
Like, do
girl
you
doing
just
it
gotta like
together.
use like that is a lot of clothing to remove to get to that point. I'm like, how
Whether it's a
does
girl
she
or a
stay?
dude.
Oh my god.
I
Now,
don't.
And you are a deep sleeper for somebody be biting on your nipple and you don't
serious
notice it.
side,
Exactly. Thank you, Gerard. Like, how do like
good night,
does she
Tears.
just not realize, or do they not realize? Do they just not wake up and be like, my titty kind of hurt?
No, Tears says good night. She either said it so she can go to bed, or she said it because of this damn story.
Oh.
One of them
Either
is what
one.
happened.
Um, here's this aside. The last part of the shit is kind of funny. Not you was up here biting, she twitched a little bit,
The
and you
fuck
stay.
is y'all
Right?
are
He
really
What
just
about?
stayed just clamped onto the titty.
Like you forgot, bitch, your roommate had some fucking weed, and the fucking police ran in on y'all.
hmm.
And your titty is in her mouth, or in your.
Exactly.
You sitting looking crazy. She looking crazy too. The bitch
It's
on her
just
titty.
so this shit is wild. Y'all
I
motherfuckers are
feel
wild.
violated, and I'm not even the
Y'all are
roommate in
wild.
question.
First of all, you gotta get that shit under control. And y'all could go on fucking Tinder or wherever the hell else you want to go. Shit, there's internet forums and all kinds of shit where y'all can go and talk to each other and communicate with each other. Please, please, I am begging. Please stop doing this to people that ain't consented to it.
I just
That
can't
shit is
believe they just
wrong.
narked on themselves like that. Like, how are you gonna snitch on yourself like that?
And weird.
That shit is wrong. Like if you like bite nipples, find you a bitch that'll let you do that.
Right?
What
There are
the
plenty of big tittied fish in the sea. You don't have to seek out your roommate who's not even consenting.
I'm switching over to the six brown chicks questions for the chat because this shit is wild. It's it's blowing my mind. All right. So
Blow
this is
my
question
mind.
number one. We got six of these.
Not the sound went out.
My husband, 36, has a fetish. Toothless BJs.
He's too old for that shit.
Right?
Knock it
Ain't even
off.
finished, god dog.
Listen, I have teeth, so I can't comply. He binges elderly porn and was arrested for indecent exposure for masturbating outside of an old folks' home.
Oh my
He was listening.
God.
He asked me to get my teeth removed to save our marriage. I love
At this
this man.
point, let it fail. Let it
Hold
fail.
on, I got a solution. I figured it out. Look, sis, you don't have to leave your perverted ass, nasty ass husband. Okay, since you love him so much, get him a toy. They
He
make
could
it.
also bust his teeth out. He could do it himself.
Well, he can't reach it because I'm pretty sure it's little. Okay, I'm pretty sure he
Well,
can't
he
reach it.
can take
I'm
out a
like,
few ribs.
I mean, just get him a toy. It got a mouth on it and everything. They sell it at the store. They got it all over Instagram. Okay. It's all at the stir. If you really want to, because you love him, because she made a point to say, I love this man advice, which just lets me know you ain't got no damn
Child.
self-esteem. You ain't got
Love is
none.
blind. Love is deaf. Love does not
No,
matter.
no, it ain't blind. It's stupid.
She
It's
said vice of nipple
stupid.
clamp.
Tears said, bitch, if you into that kind of shit, buy some nipple clamps. Not no nipple clamps. Go to hell, Tears. Go to hell.
Tirza, I don't know if I've told you this enough, but I love you, girl.
Listen, if y'all didn't hear the new question, here's the new question. The lady said, my husband, 36, has a fetish. He likes toothless BJs. I have teeth, so I can't comply. He binges elderly porn and was arrested for indecent exposure for self pleasuring himself outside of an old folks' home. He asked me to get my teeth removed to save our marriage. I love this man advice. Why he ain't just marry an old lady?
Right?
Anyway,
They
I ain't
ain't
here
got
He
no
for
couldn't
that.
find
teeth.
himself a rich old lady.
Rich bitch, you know.
You could have went to the retirement home where they be at and chilling and found you one of them old lady that be gumming stuff, get you a little piece.
Yeah, come on. Hit up Edna.
You ain't have to mess this lady life up. Oh, she said it sounds like he fucks his mother.
I
Let that
mean,
nigga go, ma'am.
it's that Edda pussy syndrome bullshit.
I don't like it because one, he's been arrested. I told you. I done warned y'all. That type of stuff, that repression and pushing things down, it leads to perversions. And this is one of them. This man done been arrested for being outside of an old folks' home, pleasuring himself. If you love yourself and value your own life, you will let his ass go and let him go into the garbage where he belongs because he's going to continue to do these things. He wants you to take all your teeth out your mouth so he can be happy in y'all sex life. No, ma'am.
Right? Like, why can't he just go out and find himself some wrinkly
Oh, go
coochie
get your
on
teeth
his own?
go get your teeth removed.
Bitch, go to
See?
hell, Don.
No,
Thank
because
you.
Go.
I'm in here to ask us what you should do. No.
Oh,
Why
I
you
thought he was talking about the husband.
you are already struggling? Go get your teeth removed. Go and do it.
No, no. She
Come
said, love you
on,
too,
right?
Rico.
Why are you even here asking her what should I do? What do you mean?
This is ridiculous. You don't love yourself, sis. I feel
Exactly.
bad for you.
Go ahead, go get her
He
teeth.
said, sis, stand up.
I feel
Stand
bad
up.
for you.
I don't.
Cause you going down. You gonna go down with her. He going down because he finna assault somebody. He on
Because
his way.
called my phone, said, "Hey, they arrested me." Arrested you? What for? What? Masturbation. Oh, I'm clicking off on the lawyer. That's it.
Not you clicking off.
Keep your ass there. I'm about to go get these divorce people. We about to settle this shit now. No, I'm not bonding you out. No, I don't love you that much. No.
Mm-mm.
This
At this
No,
point, I'm
you
like,
need
this
some
is
help.
if I was with a dude who was at this level, this would be the sign to go and get his ass some therapy,
No, I'm
intensive.
leaving.
I
I'm not
mean,
gonna fix you because there's no fixing it because you're not gonna go back. He has already crossed the line. They start off small. It's stealing panties and peeping into windows. And then it progresses into the sexual perversion. And then it goes to the rape. He is only one step away from doing it. I would get my ass out of there while I still have the chance.
yeah, like I
Fuck
said,
him. I'm not trying to save him. It's like if you drowning and you can swim and he can't, you ain't finna drown with him.
This
Your
is
ass
true.
finna swim the shore. Get
I
the
don't
fuck out of here.
logic. So logically, this shit don't make sense. Why you
Mm-mm. You gotta get out of there.
Well, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
and
You
you
need to
dumb?
get your ass up out of there. Simple as that.
Mhm.
Moving on to question two, because you can't say it no plainer than what Don said, honestly. Don said get your teeth removed.
Because you dumb as hell.
I mean, he got a point because it's like if you ask him,
You
go
already thought
ahead then.
about the shit.
It
You thought
seems
about
like you thinking about doing it. So
don't do it,
Hmm.
stupid.
Y'all will
we
never
on
see
to
me do
question
that
number
kind of
two.
shit
I
for a
think
man.
Kenny said I ain't finna listen. She done left. So dating a Bitcoin trader 2 years
Oh
and we
God.
have a son. He's out in those self-help streets selling his book and a Bitcoin pyramid scheme. Found out he spent my savings on his rented Lambo and outfits. He says he
Rented.
needs it for his Instagram image. We're flat broke. What to do?
Child.
Bitch,
The crypto bros are already falling down. So you know
are
what?
you
I got no
kidding? Are you,
sympathy.
are you really asking what to do? And he went into y'all, he went and spent your savings on a rented
When
car and outfits,
And y'all flat broke.
and you ain't got
y'all
no money,
flat
and you got a
busted.
baby by this nigga.
I just can't believe he running a whole Instagram page to be able to look at
And
my
you want to
wealth.
know,
Meanwhile, he got a rented Lambo that he bought with his girl's money.
what to do.
Leave him.
I tell you what to do. Get you some of them rented outfits in a Lambo and help him run his Instagram.
Because that's all you're going to be good at doing, stupid
Because it
bitch.
seems like that's where you want to be. So just help him. Help him scam the rest of the people since he scammed you. Because, girl, that don't make no sense. It sounded to me like him give a fuck about you or your son. If he was able to take your savings, something that will help take care of you, him, and his son, he took it to flex on Instagram.
For a post. Like that's
And
what
you want
blows
to
me.
know
It's
what
like
to do.
he rented a Lamborghini and some clothes for a post.
Very
And he took it out of the money out of your savings. And you got
no.
a whole child to raise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Love is
Help him
stupid.
scam. If you want to know what to do, finish the scammer, complete it. Set up a whole YouTube channel and do like the rest of the blogger families do. Start scamming. Just lie. Rent the house out for a couple weeks. Film the vlogs like you've been filming every day. You know, go outside, make it look like you live there. Get you a good Airbnb. You know, dedicate yourself. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna make the money back. You better hope and pray you get your Instagram and YouTube blow up.
Child, at this point, I just start stripping.
Oh.
Oh, the first bit spent, I would have beat your ass. What the fuck you doing? What I would have said.
Question number 3. My Nigerian manager was engaged, but I shot my shot anyway. We dated for a
Oh
year.
my god.
I got pregnant He begged me to abort because I'm not Nigerian. I'm just black. She
Yeah,
said, I'm not Nigerian. I'm just black. And he said, I'm not Nigerian and I'm not, and that would hurt his mom. So I aborted it. Another non-Nigerian woman had his baby at work and he's all smiles. Help.
get a new job. You it's clear your feelings about it. Get a new fucking job.
Girl.
Now,
Didn't want you
as
to
an
have
immigrant, I feel that I'm at liberty to say this, but it could be a green card baby.
No, it ain't.
because he was already married.
Because he already had a baby with her. He could have had a green card thing with that baby.
True.
One of two things. She could be ghetto as hell. He was like, I don't
Or
know.
maybe he just wanted to see what the booty do and not be all up in her business like that. So he begged her to
True.
abort it and blamed it on him being Nigerian. Now Tirza said she fuck his brother out of spite.
I
You do
would too, yeah. I would.
I mean that's usually my response. This one, that's a good one for that. I don't have no
Listen,
problem with it.
sometimes the brothers make a good substitute.
You
Okay?
know, you put yourself in a position. A man was married, and you slept with him and thought you was gonna get him, and then you got pregnant, and then he talking about something. I need you to abort the baby, and then you do it, and he gets another girl pregnant, and he happy. Now, if you want to be petty, first you go fuck his brother, then you tell his wife, and you just tell her you just trying to help her because you a good sis. Mm-hmm.
And you
You
play
blow his
dumb. You gotta be
spot up.
like, I didn't know he lied to me.
I didn't know he
You
was
ain't gotta tell him about you ain't gotta tell him about you sleeping with him. You only busted him for having this baby with this other girl. Because I'm pretty sure his wife does not know about this girl having a baby by him.
and he came like, well, she only said that because I fucked her and got her pregnant. I made her kill
You're
it.
like, I ain't pregnant. I ain't got no baby. I don't know what he's talking about. Me and him ain't never been together. I don't even like him like that. Okay, I don't even like Jelly. I don't even like him like that. Okay, I can't stand him. Like, you ain't got no proof that I fucked you, babe. None. If we start talking about all these text messages, I'm be like, baby, them bubbles. We got iPhones. You blocked. I blocked you the first time you tried to talk to me. I ain't got none of the messages in my phone. I delete all that shit.
That is not my number. I don't know who number that is, but that ain't.
That is not me. I'm like, see, that's proof he out here fucking all these bitches. Mm-hmm. You better get him, sis. Question number 3, y'all.
This is 4.
Yeah, it is 4. Sorry. My girlfriend's son is 3 years old. He has tantrums. So I hug him to calm him down. The last time he looked me straight in the eye and said, Where's your fake heart? Mommy told me to hit it. He punched me straight in the pacemaker. The girlfriend says he lied on her. Thoughts?
Children don't lie like that.
I'm gonna reread this because I feel like my girlfriend's son is 3 years old and he has tantrums. So I hug him to calm him down. The last time he looked me straight in the eye and said, Where's your fake heart? Mommy told me to hit it. And then he punched me straight in the pacemaker. My girlfriend says he lied on her. Thoughts? This little Chucky motherfucker punched you in your heart with the pacemaker. And you want thoughts? Nigga, you need thoughts and prayers at this point because he's trying to kill you. Are you? Have you lost your goddamn mind? Nigga, run. Okay.
Did he even have a
That's,
mind to begin with?
that's a Damon. That's a little omen, little bastard. You need to get your ass up out of there now. Fuck her and her son. He punched you in the pacemaker. If your pacemaker goes off the wrong or it's on the wrong tick or anything, you fucked. And you want to know the thoughts? I'm just gonna pray for you. I ain't got no thoughts. All I got is prayer. That's all
No
I got.
thoughts. Head empty.
That don't make no damn
Just
sense.
vibes.
He could have killed you.
Literally. You probably want to be typing this message right now.
Then she like, well, he lied on me. Bitch, your son just tried to kill me. He just tried to kill me. And all you care about is that he lied on you. Bitch, I could be dead. You know what? It's what you tell her. You tell her, fuck you and that little demon Chucky doll you raising, because I'm out this motherfucker. Get your shit and go. All of it. Get your boxes. Don't forget your toothbrush. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200, nigga. Get your ass up out of there.
Put it as
Really? You had to ask? What are your thoughts?
she loves her child.
Okay.
That's it.
No, question number 5. I had my baby in the hospital alone. I saw on Snapchat that my boyfriend was with another woman, a friend, quote unquote. He told me not to worry about. He brought her to the hospital to meet our son and she said, and I quote, I'm staying with y'all till I'm back on my feet. And he left with her. What to do? Bitch, are you crazy?
No.
You have you want to know what to do? Kill both of them. Both of them. Both of
Double
them.
homicide.
Kill them. And you gonna let him bring this bitch in your house?
Knowing
and you just had his baby? What is happening?
Everything.
Are y'all really that desperate to be in a relationship with somebody, knowing that he manipulating you and he doing you dirty? For real? You saw what he's doing. He told you this was just a friend. We not sleeping with each other. We ain't no more than just friends.
And he said, oh,
But
okay.
you in the hospital by yourself having a baby, and this nigga's on Snapchat with the bitch. And then she got the motherfucking audacity to bring her ass up there and say, well, I'm gonna be at y'all house till I get back on my feet. Bitch, you ain't finna be on your feet today. You finna fly your ass out this damn hospital window. You should have been raising hell in there. All that shit should have been tore up. All of it. Every bit of it. Have you lost your mind? And then you're gonna raise a child to look at this bullshit as the example of what you're supposed to do. Traumatic. You're out of your mind.
Terrible.
You're out of your mind. This is bullshit. Innocent baby. You done fucked around and made a baby with this idiot. And then your dumb ass is sitting there in the hospital. I'm gonna be staying in your house till I get on my feet. Okay. And then they walked out. They walked out together. While you sitting there holding a baby. And you want to know what you're supposed to do. Bitch, I guess pack your shit up and go home because you in a threesome. You in a 3-way relationship. You are in a polyamorous relationship that you did not consent to. That is what's happening. I, I'm upset. I really am. Cause that don't make no sense. Now y'all got to do better than this. Okay? I understand some of y'all are desperate to have a family. You want to make a family because you didn't get to have a family. But you don't do it by any means necessary. And you don't do it at your expense and the expense of your child. That is not a family. This man don't love you. He don't love you. And he damn sure don't love his baby. I would leave. Since he want to live in the house with her so bad and he want to be in a relationship with her so bad, my ass will be the fuck up out of there. Because that is very, very disheartening. I feel bad for you and your baby. I really do. Oh, that pissed me off. Question number
It made
6.
her mad.
She don't like that yet.
I don't like that. That makes me mad. My wife got cancer, so I quit my side chick and devoted my time to her. Jesus. It's just
No
like,
shame. That's what you call coming out the gate swinging.
like yo,
Stop this shit.
damn, really? My wife got cancer, so I quit my side chick and devoted my time to her. I took an extra job, pawned everything to pay for her treatments, and suddenly she was gone. I feel cheated. My wife is living cancer-free in Texas with her new wig and a man, and I'm broke and broke.
Well, South, you should have kept cheating to me. You get what you
Now he
deserve.
came for her wig. He said a new wig and a new man. I mean, A, you a cheating bastard. B, she's in Texas of all places. So, I mean, it's not like she's going to have any rights over there anyway.
He said, and suddenly she was gone. I feel cheated. My wife is living cancer-free in Texas with her new wig, her man, and I'm broke and broken. Advice.
You feel cheated.
Bitch, you a goofy. That's the advice.
Pot meet
is.
kettle.
It is what it is, my nigga. You had a whole side piece. What you got was what you rightfully deserved. You got played. And she did it. Well, she finessed your ass to the gods. That you need to learn. That's how you hold. The rest of you hoes need to learn from this bitch. Y'all need to learn. She got a new wig out the deal and a new
I
man.
support
She
her.
is not playing.
I support her.
Went and got her edges laid. Now she committed and shaved her head bald. Oh, that's a bad bitch right there. She don't went for the whole. She went for it full method. she said, I'm dedicated to this whole lifestyle. I got
Jared
you.
Leto could never.
Bitch, you earned it. You don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Find you and go back to that side piece. Go.
She may
Don't
not want
let
him
her
no
out.
more because he broke.
Child boom. He was broke before she started fucking with him. If you want to know the brute truth. That's a whole ass mess. I cannot believe. I'm sitting up here crying right now. That shit is hilarious. That was the best one I read yet. That was good. It really was.
I just want to know what her wig looked like.
Right? It's probably laid.
Oh, to the gods. To the gods. Stunting on all the goyles.
I stop guessing people's week about 50 minutes. So I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh. Well, that's all the fun stuff I got. I ain't got no more. So I already did the wrestling stuff. I posted that in the previous live, and then I came back and started this one because I didn't want that live to be like 5 hours. Because I literally went live for 3 hours. Went live at 7. I ended around 9:30, 9:40, I think. Then I started going live here for another 2 hours. So I'm about to shut it down because I done been live for 5 hours. Okay.
Shut it down.
y'all, y'all can follow me.
Shut it down.
Let me put my banners back up. You can follow me on my social media because I changed my name back to Side TV too because I didn't want nobody to steal it. And you can also follow Down for the Count. Don and Rico are featured on there a couple times. I think 2-3 weeks ago they were on there for a couple episodes of the show. One of them was more recent of the last couple of episodes we've done, so they've been on there. You guys can go listen to them. We got 3 new episodes of Down for the Count up right now. The review of WrestleMania Backlash. We've got the roast sessions, and then I have the review of WWE Evil episodes 4-8, and we also have the conversation about Dark Side of the Ring and whether they're going to be canceled or not. So all that stuff is up, and you guys can go listen to that. And like I said, you can follow me on social media. These 2 goons are usually in my lives over there as well. I don't know what Marjorie was doing. He said he was playing Street Fighter, so he decided he just wanted to be in here and not participate, which is truly normally his normal behavior. Okay, but I'll be back live
Go
on...
ahead, girl. Go on. Give us nothing.
I can't.
Woo.
I'll be back live on Instagram Friday, and I will cover SmackDown. Hopefully it's a better show. SmackDown's been going down to the tubes as of lately. It hasn't been too great. And Raw has been rising, which is a good thing. Okay. So hopefully they start making some
rising and
changes.
SmackDown is sinking.
Oh shit. Hopefully they start making some changes and SmackDown is gonna get even out and get better. But other than that, I will see you guys next time. All right. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Let me kick him out the studio because he's just sitting there. Look at this. Look at this, babe. He's just sitting there. Y'all have a good night.